Welcome to C&K Gardening. Today we're going to harvest some okra that we've had planted for quite some time now. As you can see, I already have my gloves on. I have my cutting tool that I'm going to use to cut my okra, and I perhaps should have on a long sleeve shirt. But since we really don't have that much okra to have to cut, I'm just gonna make do with this short sleeve shirt that I have on. So if you will follow me over to the okra plants that we have, I'm going to step off into our garden here. So I'm going to take these cutters and cut this particular piece of okra. Then we're going to move over to the next plant. Okay, bingo. Look like we have a few on here to cut off. As you can see up in here, we have one, but it's really not ready to cut. So, but this one here looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and cut it. Then we're gonna move around and see this one here. It's really too big. I'm sure we left it out here too long, because the thing about it, if they get too big, then they get hard and they are not really good to eat. But we're going to go ahead and cut it anyway. Unfortunately, I don't have any animals or chickens or anything to feed them to, so we'll probably end up just throwing it away. As we move along, okay, it's one back here in the back kind of hiding from me. Baby, you should have brought me a bowl. We're going to go ahead and snip this one. And as we move along here, as you see, we have like 4 more okra plants here that we started off in containers. And then I sort of decided that it would probably be best to put them into the ground, because that way, in my opinion, and I don't know everything about gardening because we're really just beginning gardeners, just believe that in the actual earth, there's a more nutritious value for them. And so basically all we have to do is water them and, from time to time, give them a little fertilizer. So we're just gonna move on down here, and we don't have any okra to harvest down here, but okra plants inside of containers. And just looking at it, this particular plant doesn't have any. This one has one small one, so we're not gonna worry about it. Okay, this one. Oh, and by the way, if my wife zooms in, you see this? This is a flower. And believe it or not, this flower actually turns into an okra. During the process of nature, it will fall off from here and develop into an okra. But right behind there, we do have an okra that we can actually harvest. So I'm going to take my little snippers and cut this one. Okay, moving right along. Okay. Now, as you see also, we have these okra plants down here that we planted right by the fence line. And mind you, we planted this okra from seed. These were just little bitty seedlings. And this is what it has developed into. Just by looking at it, I don't really see any okra that we need to harvest. It's one small one back here, but here again is another flower. So whenever you see flower on your okra, you know that you're going to actually grow an okra right there. And I believe that's it on the okra. So there again, that's how we harvest our okra from our okra plants. Subscribe, leave your comments or whatever, because we're always looking for a little advice in order to better our gardening. Thank you very much. Have a good day.